viewers, welcome to our 4 p.m. news. My name is Edna Kaindi and my sign language interpreter is Eve. On to our first news. COOPS has confirmed that its application portal for the 2026 placement cycle will close at midnight on May 6th, 2026. The deadline covers applications for university degrees, KMTC, TVET, and teachers training colleges program for eligible candidates. The placement service has urged applicants to submit their choices before the deadline, warning that no late applications will be accepted once the system shuts. The process targets KCSE candidates and other qualifying students seeking admission into various institutions nationwide. COOPS says placement will depend on KCSE performance, course selection, and available institutional capacity. Students have also been cautioned against last-minute applications due to expected high traffic on the portal. On to the next news. Energy Cabinet Secretary Opiyo Wandayi has attributed the fuel shortages reported in Nairobi and other parts of the country to administrative and technical hitches affecting the supply chain. He said that the disruption has mainly affected select fuel stations. Wandayi explained that delays in distribution and uptake by some oil marketing companies led to temporary stockouts. He, however, assured Kenyans that there is sufficient fuel in the country and no nationwide shortage. He added that the situation is being resolved and normally supply is expected to resume by end of Wednesday as distribution stabilizes. On to the next. The Central Organization of Trade Unions, COTU, has responded strongly to former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua after he accused the union of failing workers and being too close to the government. Gachagua also called for the formation of a rival workers' movement to challenge COTU's dominance. COTU dismissed the claims, saying Gachagua was misleading the public on labor matters and workers' deduction. Secretary General Francis Atwoli defended the union, insisting it remains committed to protecting workers' rights and operates within the law. Atwoli further said the remarks were politically motivated and not based on facts. The exchange highlights growing tensions between political leaders and labor unions over representation and workers' welfare. Moving forward, police officers on patrol in Mombasa Central Sub-County foiled an armed robbery attempt in Mwembe Tayari during the early hours of the morning. Officers moved in after noticing suspicious activity and quickly intervened before the crime could be completed. One suspect was arrested at the scene while others managed to escape. Police also recovered a weapon believed to have been used in the attempted robbery. The area was immediately secured as officers gathered evidence and assessed the situation. Authorities have launched a manhunt for the remaining suspects, with investigation ongoing to establish their identities and movements. Security patrols in Mombasa CBD have since been stepped up to deter similar incidents. Moving forward, the Supreme Court of Kenya, its registrar, and 7 judges had filed an appeal challenging a June 2024 High Court ruling that allowed a petition questioning the legality of the ban imposed on senior counsel Ahmed Nasir Abdullahi in January 2024. The appeal questioned whether the High Court could hear matters involving decisions of the Supreme Court, with the judges arguing it touched on judicial independence and court authority. However, the judges and registrar later withdrew the appeal, ending the legal challenge and easing the dispute over the ban and judicial oversight. Moving forward, South African health authorities have confirmed cases of the Andes strain of hantavirus in cruise ship evacuees, including 1 death in Johannesburg and another hospitalized patient. Laboratory tests verified the infections, with officials noting this strain is among the few hantavirus capable of human-to-human transmission. The outbreak linked is to a cruise ship that reported illnesses among passengers and crew during a voyage near West Africa. Investigations suggest the virus may have originated in South America before spreading in close contact conditions on board, prompting international contact tracing. Health officials say human-to-human spread is possible but requires prolonged contact. They stress that the public risk remains low while monitoring containment efforts continue. Thank you for viewing our brief news. My name is Edna Kaindi and my sign language interpreter is Eve. Good evening.